Salutations and welcome to the farm. It's a beautiful morning here in the Midwest, although it's going to be a scorcher today, so I'm trying to get some of my exercises out of the way early. One of the things that I've started implementing into my daily routine is something that was brought to my attention from Rochelle over at Brampton Gardener. If you've not heard of the Soleus push-up, this is a new technique that has come about by a doctor with the University of Houston, and he discovered that the soleus muscle that runs down the back of your calf, not the big muscle on your calf, but behind that there's a very thin ribbon of muscle that runs from your knee down behind your Achilles tendon and connects to your heel. And he has discovered that this muscle works a little differently than the other muscles in your body. When you exercise, your body, your muscles in your body, they have sugars stored in the muscles called glycogen. When you exercise, your muscles use up that glycogen for energy. Then it replaces the glycogen with the sugars that are in your blood system. When you work this soleus muscle in the back of your calf, it doesn't use the glycogen to fuel itself. It actually pulls the sugars from your system, from your blood, to actually feed it. So you're using up that sugar in your blood right away as opposed to using what's stored. When you do this, it helps lower your blood sugar right away. You don't have to store it to your muscles and then work it out. So it's really a neat concept. At first I thought it was a little bit hooey. I did some research on the internet, watched several videos. Do yourself a favor and watch some videos on this. And throughout the day, I did this little exercise. And I didn't do it a lot. I just did it sporadically here and there. And within a couple hours, my blood sugar dropped 20 points. It actually registered the lowest blood sugar reading I've had in several months. And, you know, is it completely contributed to working these soleus push-up muscles? I don't know, but I'm going to give it a shot. There's no reason I can't utilize those muscles, do these exercises throughout the day, and see if it benefits me in some way. The great thing about this exercise is you don't become fatigued. The exercise is simple enough. You don't fatigue the muscles. You can actually do it for long periods of time. That's actually the trick. If you're doing it correctly, you can do it for long periods of time. You don't get tired. So I'm going to bring the camera down. I'm going to show you how to work this exercise, the soleus push-up, and I'm going to see if you'd like to implement it into your daily routine. I'm going to implement it into mine, whether I'm sitting at the table eating, if I'm sitting in the waiting room waiting for a doctor's appointment, if I'm riding in the car, going somewhere. There's no reason I can't be doing this little exercise. It's so simple. For the soleus push-up exercise, you want to sit in a chair with your knees at a 90-degree angle, shoulder width apart. You want to just bring your legs just a little bit back, your heels, because you want your toes underneath your knees, okay? And all you're going to do is simply push the ball of your foot into the floor while lifting your heel. You can do this as fast as you want or as slow as you want, with purpose, without purpose, as long as you are activating that muscle that runs underneath the gluteus behind on your calf there. Dog's already tired. You're just going to lift. You can do them in a, back and forth if you want to, alternating your feet. You can do them all at once, doesn't matter. The thing is this is like that nervous energy of somebody that sits at a table and they're constantly fidgeting their legs. You're activating that muscle on the back of your calf. Now, if you're doing this, this is not like a calf raise. You don't want to feel a burn in this gluteus muscle. You don't want to feel any type of burn in your thighs. You just want to bounce your legs. Now they say for top benefit, you want to do this 2, 3, 4 hours a day. But I assure you, I did this for just short spurts throughout the day. You don't have to put much thought into it. You can have a conversation, you can watch TV, you can eat your breakfast, you can do all kinds of things while you're just simply bouncing your legs like this, pushing the ball of your foot into the ground, probably shaking my camera, aren't I? And just doing these simple little lifts. Now, as I stated, you're not using that larger muscle, you're just using that thinner muscle, the soleus. It doesn't use up the glycogen in your muscles, so you're not going to feel fatigued. You should be able to do this quite a bit. So I'm going to continue doing these exercises throughout the day. I'll be checking my blood sugar several times a day over the next several weeks, and I'll report back to you and let you know if I think this is actually making a difference in my blood sugar totals every day. Can't hurt, right? As long as I'm doing them correctly and I'm not straining myself or stressing out the gluteus muscle in the back of my calf, it should provide some benefit according to the studies that I've seen. How about you? Have you heard about this study for the Soleus push-up? If you have you tried it? What do you think of it? Make sure you comment below and tell me your experience with this Soleus push-up. Until I see you next time here on the farm, take care of yourself, take care of each other, do your exercises, and have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.